Hey you guys, how are you? Thank you so much for coming to Seahorse Souls. New or returning, I am really excited that you're here. Today is March 10th. It's Wednesday, but this message is timeless. How are you feeling? How are things going? What's going on? Are you feeling good? Are you struggling? What kinds of things are going on with everybody? I know things are starting to feel a little bit better for me. I'm starting to not have as much back issues and neck pain because we're all energetically connected. You feel the energies of the masculine and the feminine energies, and we both, women and men, have both energies within us. So we are very much energetically connected, and the different things that everyone is going through, you can kind of get symptoms from that. Not kind of, you will. I definitely have been feeling the masculines purging, releasing of things. It's very interesting, and even I'm able to kind of see what's happening when I look around. It's very interesting. So anyway, I hope that you are doing good. Let's get into our message for today. There's something to that old saying about the joy of simple pleasures. Simplicity itself can be very pleasurable. I love this because I'm all about simple. Eating simple, living simple, thinking simple. Not like thinking simple, like, no. I mean, keeping it easygoing, moving with the flow, just leaving all the chaos and questions that leave you stressed out and worried, and that lead you down that path. Like, stay away from going that way. That's what I'm saying. And it has a palm tree on here. I love palm trees. All right, so your self-love action for today. How can I simplify my life today? What can you do today? What can you do today for yourself? All right, let's get some cards. I do intuitive reading, so let's see what comes out. We're going to see what's masculine energies. What is the masculine energy dealing with? What is the masculine energy? Hang on, let me fix this. Feminine energy. I'm not taking that. The journey. All right. Masculine energies. We got the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the Devil card. Masculine, what are we doing? 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the Devil card. The masculines, you're not fighting. You're kind of, you're hanging on to this one wand. I don't know. You're not, it seems like you might be dabbling. The Devil card, you got to know the devil's always there. Temptation is always there waiting to knock you off your path. So the question is, are you going the direction that you feel you're supposed to? What's happening right now? What's happening? All right, feminines. We got the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Four of Pentacles. You're kind of hanging on to something real tight. You're hanging on to something real tight. And the Page of Cups here, it's like you see the pig flying over there in the cup. You're in limbo, really. You don't really, you're kind of trying to figure out. It's not like you're in limbo, but you're like, well, you are in limbo. You're hanging on to something too tight, and you're trying to release the old and come into your new, and it's just like the masculine energy is dabbling. The journey. We've got the Nine of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. A lot of releasing, a lot of purging. Keep letting it go. Gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge. Keep doing what you need to do. You have to allow time and healing, and you have to allow lessons to be learned. Union wants to come in, though. Union wants to come in badly. You're gonna have union. Union is coming in. Maybe things have been falling apart in your relationship. It's going to come together. It's all going to come together. It's just you have to give it time and understand what is going on. Pay attention to red flags, both masculine and feminine. You need to have your eyes open. All right, let's get some shaman cards. What do we need to know? I love these cards. These are really pretty cards. Angels, let us know. Give us one card. One good card. Alright, we're going to take those tape. We got the Ancient Ones and the Mystical Shaman. Number 1 and number 38. How pretty the card is. The Ancient Ones are the shamans of old who defeated death and escaped from the tyranny of times. The Ancient Ones once walked the earth like us, in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our fullest realization. The invitation. The Ancient Ones are inviting you to reach to the future to help birth a new destiny for the earth. Go ahead. Find out who you are becoming 10,000 years from now. If you accept this invitation, great power and blessings will come your way and allow you to craft a new destiny for yourself. Do not hesitate to bite off more than you can chew, because you have unlimited spiritual resources available to you right now. The medicine. The Ancient One beseech you to examine your attitudes and actions and be sure that they are of the highest integrity. Not forgiving an ancestor or yourself is keeping you from the freedom you seek. Remember, this is no longer your karma. You can break the chain that once bound you to the family drama and be free of your generational curses. Forgive the ones you need to release. Honor your biological ancestors by lighting a candle to them tonight. Oh, that's a really cool card. All right, and number 38. The mystical shaman. Can you see him? The essence. This is the symbol of the myth maker, the storyteller, who is neither made for All right, number 38, the mystical shaman. This is a symbol of the myth. All right, number 38. The essence. This is the symbol of the myth maker, the storyteller, who is neither made of nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into beginning. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestation are possible. Well, this is a cool card. It says the invitation. When the mystical shaman appears, you are invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create a dream your life. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a knowing story of success or attachment. Can you impartially observe the story you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up till now? You do not have to live in a story that is rooted in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinarily life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. The medicine. It says, be careful what you pray for. The magical shaman cautions you against relentless attachment to a certain form that you think will make you happy, prosperous, famous, loved, etc. However, in seeing your dreams come into being, You had to consider what you were telling what you were to sacrifice for it. However, in seeing your dreams come into being, had you considered what you were willing to sacrifice for it? Perhaps you have been telling yourself a certain story for a long time. The story that only when you reach in a particular goal will you be happy, that you will arrive. You didn't even notice you're no longer the person who wanted those outcomes. You may have moved beyond those stories. Perhaps it's time to admit to yourself you need to imagine a new story that's more aligning with who you are and who you will become. This is just a moment in a million of moments in continuum of life. Let it go. Let it be just a story and move on. Better tales are waiting to be told. Well, those are two really cool cards. And I think it's pretty much telling you to move forward, to stop going back to the things that we used to do. Keep moving forward. Forward motions. That's really important. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for coming. I really hope that you liked this reading, and I'll see you in the next video.